What it do? It's Coach JG. I'm doing good. How about you? Today we're going to use dumbbells and we're going to hit our legs and core. Let's get started with the warm-up. Overhead lateral reach. Calf stretch. Lateral lunge. And chest opener. Let's get these for 20 to 30 seconds each for 2 to 3 rounds. Make sure you're warmed up because we're going to start part number 1 with some squat jump. Sit back and down like sitting in a chair, put those hands in your pockets, then explode through those legs, raising your hands up to the ceiling for momentum. Land softly and get ready for the next rep. Let's get 8 reps. Then we have a dumbbell sit-up. Hold the dumbbell by your chin and roll all the way up. Dig your heels into the ground. And if you can do more than 8 reps, increase the weight the next round through. Last, we have the dumbbell deadlift. Hips go towards the back wall as your chest drops towards the floor. Keep your low back in a nice neutral position. If you want to add a band into this one as well, feel free. Part number 2 is going to start with a seated dumbbell chop. Start with the dumbbell in your pocket, raise it up to the diagonal. Engage your core the whole time and keep the low back flat. Let's get 8 to each side. Next, we have a dumbbell band front squat. Those dumbbells palms facing in as well as those bands. Sit back and down like you're sitting in a chair with that low back in a nice neutral position and that chest up tall. Let's get 6 reps. After that, we're going to hold an iso dumbbell front squat in the goblet position. We're going to get this for 30 seconds. Part 2 for 3 to 4 rounds. Part 3 starts with a dumbbell lateral lunge. One hand goes inside and one hand goes outside of your knee. Make sure that knee stays behind your toe and that low back in a neutral position. After that, we have an alternating single arm ground to press. Reach safely down to the ground, protecting that low back. Explode through those legs with an upright row, slinging the weight all the way up to the top. Set the weight down and hit the other arm. We're getting 8 to each side. Last, we're going to hit a supine knee tuck. Take your time nice and slow. If you want to throw a dumbbell into the mix, feel free to hold it between your feet. We have 15 reps. If you use the dumbbell, only do 10. Let's get 3 to 4 rounds, and then let's get cooled down, starting with a cobra. Press your hips through the floor and raise your face up to the ceiling. Close your mouth and get that extra stretch. Then we have child's pose. Sit back into those heels, stretching that low back and those shoulders. Next, lay out in a T and bring one leg up and over the top. Stretch that back out. Last, we're going to sit down on our booties and we're going to stretch down towards our toes for a seated toe reach. Great job. Have a good one.